What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and which receivers are going to make the Colts 53-man roster? So since we're almost at training camp, I want to start going through the position groups and give you guys my predictions on who's going to make the 53-man roster. Today, I want to start out with the receiving group because we don't exactly know what our entire group is going to look like before the season starts. Now, yes, we have the guarantees that are going to make the team. We have T.Y. Hilton, Paris Campbell, Michael Pittman, and Zach Pascal. They're guaranteed to make the roster. Nobody's going to argue with that at all. Now, after those four guys, we don't know who's going to make the 53-man roster. So, remaining guys we have that could potentially make the team is Michael Strawn, Tariq Black, Ashton Duelin, DeMichael Harris, Tyler Vaughns, and Desmond Patman. So obviously those six guys aren't all going to make the 53-man roster. There's already four receiving spots filled up, so there's going to be two, maybe three spots available for any of these six. So three or four guys are going to be cut or they're going to be moved to practice squad. So with that being said, I think out of those six receivers, the guy I think that has the best chance to make the roster is going to be Desmond Patman. He already is familiar with the Colts. Did he play last year? No. I know DeMichael Harris played, Ashton Duelin played. I know there's guys that have more experience than Desmond Patman, but those guys really haven't been working a whole lot with Carson Wentz outside of, the practice field, right? They're not going to Texas or some of the other locations that Carson Wentz is at and, doing drills with them. Desmond Patman has been putting the work in. He's been working with our quarterbacks a lot more than, Doolin and Michael Harris has. So I feel like because of that and the chemistry that's being formed between him and Carson, I feel that is going to give him the advantage over those guys. So I do believe Desmond Patman will make the 53-man roster. So receiver number 6 to me, I believe is going to be Michael Strawn. I like what I'm seeing from him in the offseason. It seems like he's really impressing a lot of the coaching staff and is really surprising them. Big body,
Huge body.
can make great plays. He makes some really difficult catches. It's just another big body for Carson Wentz. I feel like he has the highest potential compared to the other guys to really do some good stuff with the Colts. I don't think he's going to play a whole lot. He's going to play very little. However, I like what I see from him, the amount of work that he's putting in with Carson Wentz as well, because he did go and practice with Carson and Patman and some other guys too. I think that also helps him. And honestly, I just think he offers a lot more than an Ashton Duelin and Michael Harris and so on and so forth. So to me, Michael Strawn, I think, will be receiver number 6. Now, if we do decide to go 7 receivers this year, I think the 7th receiver is going to be DeMichael Harris. After seeing what he did last year, just the speed he provides, he's that dangerous receiver that if Paris Campbell is out for whatever reason, he can fill in, and I think he can do some good things. Is he as good as some of the other guys we have? No, but he did do some good things. He has good speed with him. He's not a bad receiver. He did impress me, but I didn't think he impressed me enough to where he could make the roster guaranteed. I think he's going to have to fight for it. I don't even know if they're going to have room for a 7th receiver. If they do, I do expect it to be DeMichael Harris. If not, then, I guess he'll have to move on. Now, I know there's some people probably thinking, why don't you think Ashton Duelin is going to make the roster, right? Because he made it last year. And the reason why I don't see Ashton Duelin making the 53-man roster is because he wasn't really used as a receiver. He is more of that special teams threat, right? However, I think with Rodgers and with Hines, we don't really need to have Doolin in the special teams when it comes to returning the football because we obviously know Nyheim Hines, great punt returner. He can return it pretty much anytime he wants to. And he's also really good, I believe, when it comes to kick returns, at least when he's being used for that. And then Isaiah Rodgers showed that he's very capable of being a really good kick returner or a punt returner. So with those two, I don't really think we need to sign Ashton Duelin. I think he is not as necessary in that aspect. So when you take that away and you're comparing just the receiving, part of his game, I think DeMichael Harris is better. I think Desmond Patman is a better option, and I think Michael Strawn is also a better option. So that's why I don't think Doolin will make the 53-man roster, but I do believe he will make the practice squad. And then with Tyreek Black and Tyler Vaughns, I don't think they offer enough to where you can put them over the Michael Harris or a Michael Strawn. I think those guys are better receivers than Tyreek Black and Tyler Vaughns. And then obviously, I think Desmond Patman is also the better receiver too. They're not bad receivers by what I've seen, but I don't think that they are good enough to make the roster. So they could make the practice squad. That's about as high as I see them going. I just don't think they're going to make the 53-man roster. Thank you all for watching. Let me know, who do you believe will make the 53-man roster down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that subscribe button. It'd be awesome if you would do so. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever a video goes up, as well as when we go live on here. If you like this video, smack that like button and let me know in the comments below who you think will make the roster. And is there anybody you disagree with when it comes to who I think are going to make the roster? Let me know in the comments below too. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt. Bleed blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other two videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.